Hello, hello. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing well. We ended up having a virtual day today due to just all of the weather and the winds. It was going to end up being too much, but I hope that you are doing incredibly well. I am excited to chat with you. I want to make sure that our live is up and working. Um,
Doing excited.
Okay. Yep. There it is. Hi. So we did have a virtual day today in our district, and we had only been back. It was our second week back or second day back after the winter break. But I hope you all are doing well. I hope that everyone is staying healthy, that you are in ready to get back into the routine. I don't know about you all, but I know that we definitely are. So what I want to talk about today is, and some of districts, they might not have different holidays that are coming up, but some do, and there might be teacher work days that are thrown in there. It might be more of some of the national holidays. So I want to talk about how to make sure that you are making the most out of the school holidays, that as far as looking at college tours. Now, and this could be something for our students that are 100% sure this is my list of colleges and this is what I want to look at. Others, it might be, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know what schools I might be interested in. I don't know anything about the schools or what to even remotely look at. Don't stress about that. No matter what, there are some things that you can do with those college tours. So, the first thing that I want to encourage you to do as far as looking at the college tours is to really take a look at your school calendar for your local district if you attend a district. Um, if you're homeschooled, you're obviously going to have some more flexibility, but take a look at that district calendar to see what your availability is to go in and have some time. If you end up like in my current district, I know that in February, we're going to have for President's Day, we're going to have Friday off as a teacher work day. And then Monday we have off for President's Day, as long as there's no inclement weather. I also know that this upcoming Monday, we have Martin Luther King Jr. Day off. Again, as long as there's no inclement weather, that could be a potential makeup. But having that time to say, okay, that's another day to our weekend. Is it this something where maybe we could take a day trip? Maybe we could take a couple of days and go stay the night somewhere and have that time that you can devote to the college search, even if your student is in 10th grade, even if your student is saying, yeah, I'm really not sure. And we'll talk more about that if they don't know exactly where they want to go or what colleges they're interested in. But this is a fantastic opportunity for you to make the most out of your college search and really look at using those holiday weekends. So take a look at the school calendar, see what's coming. You're going to have spring break. I will be talking more about using spring break in the future too. So the next thing I want to talk about is figuring out how are we going to research different colleges. And again, some students might know this is exactly where I want to go. I want a bigger college, I want a smaller college, and that's wonderful. And you know that there are specific colleges that you want to go see. But for our students who don't, or maybe the college that you're interested in is more than a couple of hours away, or it is something where you have a significant amount of travel that you would need to do, you can look at taking tours of similar sized colleges so that you know what you're looking at and what you're getting into. So, and I've talked about this before, I live in South Carolina. So, the University of South Carolina is a couple hours away. And one of the things that you could do is, okay, so I know that that college is in it's in Columbia, so it's in a bigger city. It's in somewhere that there is a lot that we are going to need to look at, and it is something where there is going to be easy access to a lot of different things like shopping or being able to go do different things, have those activities. And so maybe you just go walk around that campus and see what it looks like. What could this look like for your student if they were going to be there on that campus? And so you can set your tour up through the school and have it be an official tour. Even if you say, I really don't even want to go to that college, I'm not interested in it, you absolutely can still set up an official tour. Hear from the tour guide about what is it that they like about that college. What are the things that have drawn them there, and ask questions about not necessarily the college specifically, but things about the campus, things about the class size. And I have a whole other live where I talked about different questions that you can ask while you're on a college tour. So if you have not watched that, I definitely would encourage you to do so. Then you could, if you are traveling or you're going somewhere, you can certainly take a look at the colleges to see what might be something that, as you are getting ready to drive from your home to the beach or whatever it might be, are there colleges that are on the way that you can take a look at? My son is going to be going to a camp, and that camp is near Clemson. Again, live in South Carolina, so that is something that he's going to this camp. We might go ahead and take a tour or at least drive through on our own to see what that campus looks like. And then that would also be a perfect time for us to set up a face-to-face tour and be able to speak with some admissions representatives. And being able, whether you're interested in the school or not, being able to have conversations, being able to check in and learn from the college and be able to see, is that something that you like? Is that something that you can see yourself being on that campus? And asking those questions, it is a fantastic use of your time. And it might be that you get onto the campus and you say, absolutely not. I don't want anything to do with this. I didn't like it. I can't see myself on this same type of campus. And then the good news is, you know what you're not interested in. Or you get on that campus and you say, this is absolutely fabulous. I love it. I cannot wait to go to a similar school to this. And then you know what you are looking for. So that is something that is incredibly helpful to take a look at, are the different colleges. Look at some of the schools that might be close to you. Look at how long the tours are. Look at how the length of the tour, and also if there is a large distance. If you're looking at two different colleges or universities, is there a large distance between where you're looking at with the first school and the second school? So if your first school has a tour at 11 o'clock in the morning, and then you end up that you really start looking at the second school, and it's 3 hours away, and they're going to have if they are going to have an opportunity for you to come in and tour between both of the different schools, and it's in the afternoon, then you know that you can go ahead, you can go on your tour in the morning, and then you have the time to be able to travel to that second school and really make the most of your day and the time that you have. Then the other thing that I would encourage you to do, so like I mentioned earlier, we have another live where I talked a lot about different questions to ask. When you're on your tour, I also would encourage you to take notes while you're on the tour on your phone, or take some notes. You want to make sure that you are interacting with your representative, so you don't want to be on your phone the entire time and make it look like you're not paying attention. But if there's some quick notes that you want to take and write down, or once you get in the car, have some conversations with your family and the people that you're with, and be able to learn a little bit more about what everyone's thoughts were. And then send a note just saying thank you to your admissions representative, to the person that took a tour. Just tell them thank you. It will mean more to them than you can even imagine. So I hope this has been helpful. If you would like to talk a little bit more about tours, or a little bit more about your specific college experience, and especially for our current juniors, as we are getting into that second semester of junior year, it can certainly be a challenge. It can also be a fantastic thing it's exciting, but feel free to reach out if you have any specific questions or you want to chat more about anything. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Take care. Bye.